Welcome to CSRA Home Showcase, brought to you exclusively by Century 21 Larry Miller Realty, the gold standard for real estate, the CSRA since 1985. You're about to view a half hour of some of the finest residential, commercial, and investment properties available in this part of the world. If you see something you like, simply write down the MLS number for future reference. Then just text the word HOME to 95454 on your smartphone. Or if you prefer, you can give us a call, email us, visit us online, or drop by the Columbia County office in Evans or the McDuffie County office in Thompson. There's no easier way to go home shopping. So sit back, relax, and enjoy CSRA Home Showcase, brought to you exclusively by Century 21 Larry Miller Realty. This stunning estate, designed by noted architect Willis Urban, has been featured in Southern Homes magazine. Sitting on over an acre lot in historic Somerville, this home boasts a tennis court, a carriage house, and formal gardens, plus many breathtaking original details, such as the moldings, the magnificent fireplaces, and many more. Pool upgrades include a new saltwater system. This property is truly one of a kind and an absolute must-see.
My name is Katie May, and I'll be with you every step of the way.
This southern estate with 2 homes on 48.7 beautiful acres is absolutely unbelievable.
A solar-powered remote gate leads to the 4,600 square foot main house with 6 bedrooms and 3.5 baths, a remodeled kitchen, new Anderson windows, new heating and air conditioning, a new roof on the rear of the home, a recently painted and stained exterior, plus a 4,000 square foot shop.
The 1,300 square foot guest cottage is perfect for large gatherings with a beautiful kitchen, a dining room with a 20-seat banquet table, and a large wraparound porch with a breathtaking view.
This property features 19 stocked ponds with wildlife galore and membership and a 100-acre lake that borders the property. Also included is equipment valued at $100,000 used to maintain the property. This rural estate would be a perfect retreat for churches, businesses, or private ownership.
It's the only one of its kind anywhere in the CSRA.
Call Sue Dent for more information about this property or any property.
This custom-built 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath log cabin offers 2.5 acres, privacy, and serenity. Features include a great room with a fireplace and a large loft, a spacious owner suite on the main level with a walk-in closet, a large bath with updated fixtures, a kitchen with granite counters, stainless appliances, and a beautiful bay window, plus a gated paved drive that leads to a double-detached carport and 2 storage sheds.
Allow me, Peggy Jarrett, to prove how my 30 years of experience can work for you.
This 3/4 acre lot is beautifully landscaped and comes with a $1 million lake view and a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with new windows, a new roof in 2012, a great room with hardwood floors, a kitchen that opens to a fabulous sunroom with custom-built wood cabinets, an owner's suite with a huge walk-in closet and a jetted tub in the bath, a balcony overlooking the lake, plus tons of deck space and a covered patio with fans.
I'm Jackie North. When buying or selling, call me. I'll work hard for you.
Get away from it all and still live in the middle of everything. This big, beautiful 4,700 square foot home with 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and a lovely pool sits in the middle of 6 secluded acres, only 15 minutes from Fort Gordon and Augusta Mall. Features include a stunning eat-in kitchen with upgrades galore, a huge great room, a luxurious owner's suite, and so much more.
Call Sharon Arguello, sharing your real estate dream.
CWR Digital is your one-stop shop for all aspects of digital media and content.
CWR Digital.
CWR Digital is your exclusive, full-service digital marketing services provider, offering local businesses of all sizes the same strategy and rate efficiency that has, until now, been available only to big national brands with huge budgets.
CWR Digital.
CWR Digital makes digital marketing more effective and more affordable.
CWRdigital.com.
You can rely on Hargrove Pest Solutions for termite protection with the Centricon system. We also provide pest control, crawl-space encapsulation, and wildlife exclusion services. Visit us online at hargrovepest.com.
I am your old, worn-out floor. Over the years, you've caused me many headaches. I've been bicycled, soccer team cleated, scuffed, scraped, and even stained. I think it's time for a change.
If it's time for a change, visit A&D Carpets and Hardwoods for up to 50% off during Mohawk's Love Your Floor sale. We're up for the challenge.
Unlike me.
A&D Carpets and Hardwoods. Come see us today.
If you see something you like, simply write down the MLS number for future reference. Then just text the word HOME to 95454 on your smartphone.
If being on vacation every single day sounds like a great idea to you, then this is perfect. Features include a jetted tub in the owner's bathroom, approximately 1,400 square feet with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and an open floor plan that allows for easy entertaining, plus a huge 50 by 12 screened porch with a hot tub overlooking the lake. This property is on a private cove with a boat dock and 2 wired outbuildings.
Whether buying or selling, you'll need an agent who'll work hard for you. Call me, Rose Evans.
This stately, lovingly maintained all-brick home sits on a cool wooded lot in the heart of Columbia County. The grand foyer, which is perfect for entertaining, leads into the beautifully detailed formal dining and living rooms. Cooks will love this kitchen with updated appliances. The guest bedroom features gorgeous built-ins. Relax in the private backyard with landscaped lighting, privacy fencing, and a 2-tiered deck. And it all comes with a home warranty.
Integrity driven, results given, with Sarah Collinsmith by your side.
This charming 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick craftsman-style home in historic Somerville with an attached 1-bedroom, 1-bath cottage features beautiful hardwood floors, a spacious eating kitchen, and a $1,000 appliance allowance. An owner's suite with a wood-burning fireplace and an attached bath with dual vanities, a convenient brick patio, and a fenced rear yard. This home comes with a 2-10 home warranty.
Call me, Steve Faust, for more information on this property.
Choose your new affordable luxury home in Columbia County's Greenleaf Park now. Plans feature 4 to 6 bedroom homes with upgrades galore. Hardwood floors in the common areas, kitchens with granite countertops and stainless appliances, architectural shingles, landscaped front and rear yards, plus covered or screened porches. Community amenities include 2 beautiful parks and a putting green, all at Greenleaf Park.
Allow me, Peggy Jarrett, to prove how my 30 years of experience can work for you.
At Georgia Bank and Trust, we're committed to helping our communities grow and prosper. That's why we have the area's largest team of experienced lenders, ready to help local businesses and families succeed. Ask your neighbors about us. Chances are we've helped them. Bring your borrowing needs to us. We're lending, we're ready to help. It's just another way we're simply doing the right thing.
Georgia Bank and Trust, doing the right thing.
This is Rusty Campbell, reminding you that life comes at you fast. So be ready with Rick's for late model auto collision repair and 24-hour record service. Click on Rick's, rickspaintbody.com.
Love lasts for a lifetime, and memories last for eternity. Trust your loved ones' memories to the caring professionals at Bellevue Memorial Gardens. Visit us online at bellevuememorial.com.
CWR Digital is your one-stop shop for all aspects of digital media and content.
CWR Digital.
CWR Digital is your exclusive, full-service digital marketing services provider, offering local businesses of all sizes the same strategy and rate efficiency that has, until now, been available only to big national brands with huge budgets.
CWR Digital.
CWR Digital makes digital marketing more effective and more affordable.
CWRdigital.com.
A breathtaking view of Lake Thurmond comes with this 4-bedroom, 2-bath home featuring 2 fireplaces, one in the living room and one in the family room, an eat-in kitchen, a dining room, a bonus room, a laundry room, utility room, and a sunroom, plus a shared dock with 2 slips. A single garage, shed, and carport. This property is great for year-round living or as a summer home.
You need an agent who will work hard for you. Call me, Faye Davis.
This beautifully remodeled all-brick home at Windtree Subdivision boasts a gourmet kitchen with custom cabinetry, granite countertops, and stainless steel appliances, plus a gas stovetop. A great room with hardwood floors and a fireplace. A newly renovated owner's suite with French doors separating the bath and walk-in closet. A lovely backyard with a heated, maintenance-free saltwater pool, extensive decking, and a cedar pavilion.
My name is Katie May, and I'll be with you every step of the way.
This charming all-brick, 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home in a cul-de-sac features a spacious great room and formal dining room, perfect for family gatherings, and a kitchen that opens to both the formal dining room and the breakfast nook. The house is freshly painted and has new carpets throughout. The owner's suite boasts a walk-in closet and an attached bathroom. The large deck overlooks the private backyard with a swing for enjoying those breezy afternoons.
I'm Josie Molina. Whether buying or selling, call me today for all of your real estate needs.
Everything you could possibly dream of is included on this 3.5-acre wooded lakefront property. A rustic, warm 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with pine flooring throughout and a wraparound porch. A 32 by 32 wood shop with electricity and a wood-burning stove. Plenty of storage for all your toys and hobbies, with multiple carports and outbuildings and your own boat dock. Plus an additional 5 acres are available.
I'm Jackie North. When buying or selling, call me. I'll work hard for you.
This wonderful 5-bedroom, 4-bath all-brick home on a half-acre lot features a 2-story foyer and great room, a formal dining room and office, an owner's suite with 2 closets, and a large owner's bathroom with a garden tub and dual vanities, a spacious kitchen with a large breakfast area and a walk-in pantry, walkout storage with a staircase leading to additional space in the attic, and a privacy-fenced backyard.
Whether buying or selling, you'll need an agent who'll work hard for you. Call me, Rose Evans.
Connect to the one best source for home-related products and services, CSRA Home Connections.
The A&D Carpets and Hardwoods family has been serving the CSRA for over 35 years with top-quality flooring. And we've been honored to work with Larry Miller, his staff, agents, and our fellow preferred providers since 2007.
Thanks, Davina. It's our pleasure to confidently recommend A&D Carpets and Hardwoods.
CSRA Home Connections, a service of Century 21 Larry Miller Realty. A brighter future begins right here at Century 21 Larry Miller Realty.
The Century 21 system puts you on a great career path.
Bolder,
smarter,
faster,
powerful local TV, radio, and internet advertising.
A free personal website.
Total commitment to your success.
Connect to the one with the newest and latest technologies.
We're the one.
Bolder,
smarter,
faster.
Century 21 Larry Miller Realty.
The gold standard.
Click or call today.
Restored my hair at House Hair Center, gave me back my confidence, and made my life so much better that I learned the profession and became their senior consultant. We specialize in all non-surgical hair restoration for both men and women. House Hair Center.
Over the last 33 years, my law firm has handled over 100,000 closings in both Georgia and South Carolina. Our hours are dark to dark, and we look forward to assisting you with all of your real estate needs.
This all-brick 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has a side-loading garage. The open concept floor plan features a 2-story great room, a large kitchen with stained old-world finished cabinets, granite countertops, tiled floors, and stainless appliances. An owner's suite on the main floor that has an ensuite bath with a stand-in shower, a jetted tub, a dual vanity, and a large walk-in closet. This home sits on a large fenced corner lot.
Call me, Francesca Allen, for a truly rewarding real estate experience.
Century 21 Larry Miller Realty proudly presents Hunter's Mill, a new community under construction with brand new homes at about $77 per foot on estate-sized lots.
Choose from many different floor plans from 2,200 to 2,700 square feet or even more.
Featuring a brick front, side entry double garage, hardwood floors, frieze carpet, granite countertops, custom-built cabinets, large closets, and more. Sale price from $197.9. Hunter's Mill is absolutely perfect for growing families and multi-generational families who want excellent quality, plenty of space, and affordability.
You can choose from many different plans with 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, or up to 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths.
Come home to Hunter's Mill.
Phone 706-860-0000 for directions, or visit us online at c21larrymiller.com.
Offered exclusively by Century 21 Larry Miller Realty.
An equal housing opportunity realtor.
This 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,800 plus square foot home on a cul-de-sac in the heart of Evans comes with tons of upgrades, such as the kitchen with granite countertops, a raised bar top with old-world custom cabinetry and all stainless steel appliances, plus vaulted ceilings and cathedral ceilings throughout. This home is move-in ready condition and looks brand new. You don't want to miss this one.
Hi, I'm Mark Douglas. Call me for your real estate needs today.
When it's time to sell, connect to the one.
Century 21 Larry Miller Realty. Bolder.
Smarter.
Faster.
The only one who can promote your home or property to thousands of prospects with our half-hour TV show.
You'll find us on TV, radio, print ads, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and at c21larrymiller.com. Connect to the one with the most technology-savvy, best-trained team of professional realtors in the CSRA.
We're the one.
Century 21 Larry Miller Realty.
Now you can easily and quickly find the best home-related products and services in the whole CSRA with one simple mouse click.
Go to CSRAHomeConnections.com.
Connect to the one.
I'm Caroline Bradshaw, and I'm the one who can help your business become a CSRA Home Connections preferred provider.
When your home needs anything, click on CSRAHomeConnections.com.
If you see something you like, simply write down the MLS number for future reference. Then just text the word HOME to 95454 on your smartphone.
This 3-bedroom, 2-bath, split floor plan home is perfect for a weekend getaway retreat or year-round living. It offers a large open kitchen that is great for entertaining, an owner's suite off the kitchen and separate from the guest rooms, a dock on the picturesque lake, front and back wraparound decks, a storage building, a boat storage facility, and a freestanding carport. All offers welcome.
I'm Linda Davis. Let me put my 20-plus years of experience to work for you.
This stunning 3,500-plus square foot Energy Star home on over 3 acres of land features 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a formal dining room, an open great room, breakfast room, and kitchen with granite countertops and stainless steel appliances, an oversized owner's suite with a sitting room, and a bathroom with a separate garden tub and shower, plus a large screened porch that overlooks the big backyard.
Whether buying or selling, you'll need an agent who'll work hard for you. Call me, Rose Evans.
This very attractive 4-bedroom, 2-bath home on a large, fully landscaped lot features a great room with a gas log fireplace, a spacious eat-in kitchen, an owner's suite with tray ceilings and a walk-in closet, as well as an owner's bath with dual vanities, an oversized garden tub, and a separate shower, plus a double garage, an RV carport and hookup, a storage building and shed, and a large privacy-fenced backyard.
I'm Linda Davis. Let me put my 20-plus years of experience to work for you.
Charm with a capital C. This well-maintained, value-priced 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick ranch home features a formal living room, a family room with French doors leading to a covered patio, a breakfast room, a kitchen with a dishwasher, stove, and a lot of storage space, a formal dining room with crown molding, an owner's suite with closet space and a private bath, plus a privacy-fenced backyard with a pond and a greenhouse.
Call me, Mary and Hester, for more information on this property or any properties.
I am your old, worn-out floor. Over the years, you've caused me many headaches. I've been bicycled, soccer team cleated, scuffed, scraped, and even stained. I think it's time for a change.
If it's time for a change, visit A&D Carpets and Hardwoods for up to 50% off during Mohawk's Love Your Floor sale. We're up for the challenge.
Unlike me.
A&D Carpets and Hardwoods. Come see us today.
Our law firm also performs real estate title searches, and we help our clients with drawing up all forms of wills, navigating through the probate process, and handling estate administration. Visit us online at lawaugusta.com.
Mr. Weatherby, how can you keep me safe?
We have more weather experience in our department over 50 years. And I really think we just care more.
What do you think about the app?
Oh, I just love the app.
Will you tell me when it will rain?
Oh, yes.
If I need a jacket?
Of course.
If school's closed?
I'll do my best.
Icy conditions?
Sure.
Lava?
What grade are you in?
Aliens?
No, I think we're okay on aliens, too.
It could happen.
Anything could happen.
I think we'll work well together.
This 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick home on a corner lot with a paved driveway offers impeccable landscaping. It's immaculate and completely remodeled with new floors and lots of extras, including a galley-style kitchen with new countertops and refinished cabinets. The owner's suite features a hardwood floor and a custom tile shower. This home is beautiful inside and out, with a screened back porch, a backyard with a chain-link fence, and a large storage shed.
I'm Linda Davis. Let me put my 20-plus years of experience to work for you.
This attractive 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick ranch features a double garage on a large lot, a spacious great room with a vaulted ceiling and a fireplace, a formal dining room with hardwood flooring, an eat-in kitchen that offers tons of counter space and opens to the great room, an owner suite with a tray ceiling and an ensuite with a double vanity and a soaker tub, plus a fenced-in backyard. This home is move-in ready.
I'm Jawan Clark. Call me for all of your real estate needs today.
Choose Birchfield for quality-built brand-new craftsman-style homes in Columbia County. These 3 to 5 bedroom homes feature granite countertops, stainless appliances, hardwood flooring, ceramic tile flooring in the bathrooms, a covered porch, a double garage, architectural shingles, a fenced yard with sod and sprinkler systems, and more. Plus, the builder pays $5,000 in buyer's incentives.
Allow me, Peggy Jarrett, to prove how my 30 years of experience can work for you.
This amazing all-brick 2-story home with a custom-built covered side porch has been recently painted and offers a must-see spa room with a hot tub adjoining the downstairs owner's suite. Oak hardwood floors in the common areas on the main level, a living room or study or theater room, custom window treatments that will remain, spacious upstairs bedrooms, and a bonus room that is joined by lots of storage areas.
Looking for professional service? Call me, Angie Abraham.
At Georgia Bank & Trust, we're committed to meeting the borrowing needs of our community. In the past year, we've loaned more than $650 million locally. We're lending to serve you right here at home. And we'll continue to invest in local businesses and families to keep our community strong. That's a promise you can trust. For us, it's just another way we're doing the right thing.
Georgia Bank & Trust, doing the right thing.
If you see something you like, simply write down the MLS number for future reference. Then just text the word HOME to 95454 on your smartphone.
This beautiful 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath, 2-story home in the heart of Augusta has a formal living room and a formal dining room, a large room downstairs with a fireplace for family time, a lovely eat-in kitchen with a gas stove and double-wall ovens, a long driveway with plenty of parking, a nice sunroom that can be used as an office or lounging, plus a covered detached workshop in the backyard.
Call me, Karen Steiger, for the keys to your next home.
This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home on a beautiful flat lot with a large backyard offers recent upgrades that have been done right, including hardwood woven strand bamboo floors throughout the common areas, custom solid wood cabinets in the kitchen, stainless appliances, granite countertops in the kitchen and baths, new windows, doors, and roof, an extra long parking pad perfect for an RV or boat, plus a home warranty. What more could you want?
Integrity driven, results given, with Sarah Collins-Smith by your side.
Check out this beautiful, ready-to-be-built-on land with approximately 700 feet of frontage on Briar Creek. The land has been cleared in 3 areas. Bring your generator to run the power for the lodge located on the property and take advantage of the fishing and hunting available right outside the lodge door. Enjoy a peaceful retreat on over 21 acres while still being convenient to Augusta. This property would also be a great investment with the potential for selling the timber.
I'm Kim Green. Call me today for all of your real estate needs.
There's great value galore in this 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath, 2,800 square foot home. Features include a fantastic island kitchen with custom-built stained wood cabinets and granite, a walk-in pantry, upgraded fixtures, Whirlpool Silverline appliances, and hand-scraped hardwood flooring, an owner suite on the main floor, and a fully landscaped yard. Plus, the thermostat radiant barrier roof board saves on heating and cooling costs.
Hi, I'm Mark Douglas. Call me for your real estate needs today.
This beautiful 3-bedroom, 3 full-bath townhome features a spacious great room with a gas log fireplace, a recently painted and updated kitchen with granite countertops and a newly installed beautiful and calming bamboo floors. An owner's suite large enough for a king-size bed with an attached bath boasting a deep ceramic tub, a reading nook for quiet time, plus a rock garden in the backyard, complete with a privacy fence.
Looking for professional service? Call me, Angie Abraham.
This is Rusty Campbell, reminding you that life comes at you fast. So be ready with Rick's for late model auto collision repair and 24-hour record service. Click on Rick's, rickspaintbody.com.
If you see something you like, simply write down the MLS number for future reference. Then just text the word HOME to 95454 on your smartphone.
CWR Digital is your one-stop shop for all aspects of digital media and content.
CWR Digital.
CWR Digital is your exclusive, full-service digital marketing services provider, offering local businesses of all sizes the same strategy and rate efficiency that has, until now, been available only to big national brands with huge budgets.
CWR Digital.
CWR Digital makes digital marketing more effective and more affordable.
CWRdigital.com.
Connect to the One plugged into the Century 21 System worldwide network.
Century 21 Larry Miller Realty.
With a world-class relocation team dedicated to making your move smooth and hassle-free.
We're the One.
A property management team committed to satisfied tenants and property owners.
We're the One.
And the finest support team in the CSRA.
We're the One.
Bolder.
Smarter.
Faster.
Connect to the One.
Century 21 Larry Miller Realty.
We're the One.
This one-owner, 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick ranch home features a formal dining room and sitting area, a large family room with a fireplace, an eat-in kitchen with a breakfast area, bar, and tons of cabinet space, plus an owner's suite boasting a tray ceiling and a spacious bath with a dual vanity. This home has been well maintained, recently painted, and is move-in ready right now.
Check it out at my website. Just call stevespencer.com.
This gorgeous updated townhouse is move-in ready. It's a charming 1,200 square foot in unit with 2 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. All appliances remain in the spacious kitchen that overlooks the dining room. The home comes with a 2-10 home warranty and would be excellent for a small family or an investment property. It's in a great location only minutes from the Augusta National Golf Course, and the price is right.
Hi, I'm Dale. Call me for all your real estate needs today.
Just across the street from Augusta Mall, this clean, well-kept 4-bedroom, 2-bath home has been lovingly maintained. Features include a freshly painted covered deck overlooking the huge fenced rear yard with a storage shed, an owner's bedroom with his and hers closets, nearly new windows with a lifetime warranty, new carpet in 2012, a new heat pump in 2010, plus a home warranty.
Integrity driven, results given, with Sarah Collins-Smith by your side.
This delightful 2-bedroom, 2-bath home on a spacious lot has been updated and is in move-in ready condition. The galley-style kitchen has plenty of cabinet space. The cozy bedrooms offer adequate closets. The large laundry room also has storage space if needed. There's a shed in the large backyard, and you'll really enjoy the front porch swing. Take advantage of this deal and get a well-maintained, charming home.
I'm Kim Green. Call me today for all of your real estate needs.
This charming 3-bedroom, 2-bath home features hardwood flooring, beautiful ceramic tile, roomy bedrooms with walk-in closets, a spacious, totally renovated eat-in kitchen with all new appliances that remain, a handy oversized laundry closet with shelving, new vinyl siding on the exterior with new windows and plantation blinds, plus a back deck with a cement patio overlooking the large backyard.
I'm Linda Davis. Let me put my 20-plus years of experience to work for you.
We hope you've enjoyed this edition of CSRA Home Showcase, brought to you exclusively by Century 21 Larry Miller Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, land, or commercial property, we would appreciate the opportunity to show you how we can streamline, simplify, expedite, and enhance your selling process by advertising on this TV show, which is shown at least 20 times per week, and by using all of our powerful marketing and media resources. Just text the word HOME to 95454. Or if you prefer, give us a call, email us, visit us online, or drop by the Columbia County office in Evans or the McDuffie County office in Thompson. CSRA Home Showcase, brought to you exclusively by Century 21 Larry Miller Realty, the gold standard for real estate in the CSRA since 1985.